Here with Kyle Snyder at the Olympic Training Center. Kyle, tell us about what's going on this week.
We got in on the 4th for a training camp. A lot of the guys who are going to be wrestling in the World Cup are here, and then also just a bunch of guys who came for experience and try to get better are also here. And we're here to the 14th, been working a lot on some positioning type stuff, went with Greco the past 2 mornings, and gonna hopefully get prepared to compete well in these upcoming competitions.
Yeah, what's it been like going with Greco the last 2 days?
Greco's good. They're really good at the positions we worked on, like underhooks and 2-on-1s. Learned a lot from them in those possessions, along with parterre offense and defense.
Cool. What are some things that you're taking away? I mean, you kind of just mentioned it, but some things that you'll take going forward. You've got quite a busy schedule coming up.
Yeah, I think I'll take away some of the stuff that I learned on top, hopefully get some turns when I'm competing. Been saying that for a couple of years now. Hasn't happened, but hopefully it can happen soon. Still trying to get better there. And then also just not letting guys get to my legs, controlling wrists, pushing forward in good position, and always trying to create angles, score more points.
Yeah, so you're wrestling both freestyle and folk style right now. Talk a little bit about that schedule, what it looks like for you these next couple of months, and kind of how you'll be transitioning between the styles.
Yeah, so camp ends the 14th. On the 15th, Ohio State wrestles Illinois. I'll be wrestling in that match. And on the 22nd, we wrestle Maryland at my high school, which will be pretty awesome. And I'm going to wrestle in that match. And then actually that night, dual meets at 1 o'clock, 6:35. I get on a plane, fly to Paris, to Moscow, to Krasnoyarsk to wrestle in the Oregon. Really excited for that tournament. Hoping a lot of really good Russians come. One of the best guys in the world to be there. Then come back for about a week. In that week, I wrestle against Penn State, February 3rd. Then on the 8th, we leave to go to Iran for the World Cup. Obviously, that's one of the toughest tournaments in the world. And then come back, get a little bit of break, and compete at Big Tens and NCAAs.
What's it like balancing all of this with school, with Ohio State wrestling, with your freestyle wrestling? What's that like?
Yeah, I think the hardest thing is balancing school. I think freestyle wrestling and the competition and traveling, the better shape you're in, the easier it is for you to kind of adjust back and forth and get ready to compete, whether you're in the States or overseas. So I don't really have a problem with that because I'm always typically in pretty good shape and I love competing. So, but the school aspect's difficult because I've used up all my online classes, so now I have to actually go to the classroom, and I'll be missing a couple classes while I'm traveling overseas. But the professors at Ohio State are always really great about helping me and getting my work ahead of time so I can still get my credits in.
So we just celebrated the new year. Do you have any resolutions or any goals that you've set for 2017?
Goals for 2017. I think the biggest goal is just to grow in my relationship with Jesus Christ. And other than that, just keep trying to do the right thing. Not really too big of any big resolutions.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks.
No problem.